Welcome to another exciting week in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. In this video we will talk about patch 4 updates, when and what will it include, and when will your most wanted feature be implemented into the sim. So if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator news, this video starts now. Welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator update video. This is where we bring you all the news and updates of the development of this new flight sim. So if you're lazy like me and don't want to troll the net to see all the latest updates, this video is for you. So hit that subscribe button for more weekly update videos. Since the launch of the sim 7 weeks ago, we have seen the team are working hard to fix many of the bugs from launch and the new ones that have been created since the previous patches. Not to mention the features that the community would expect to see developed and implemented into the sim at the time of release. The Microsoft team is now ready to bring us patch number 4 or update number 4. As the team mentioned in the last Dev Q&A, the live stream, they are listening to all the community's feedback from the forums, Discord, Reddit and other means, and are working to provide more transparency in their work. We should see more frequent updates to the feedback snapshot, including more detail around what's getting worked on and when it will be implemented into the sim, which is great news. We should hear more about this shortly in this week's update. Patch 4 will be released on October the 13th. Here are some of what should we see in the upcoming update. Navigation update should be implemented, a UI update, an aerodynamics update, an activity update, a marketplace update, a world update, and some bug fixes such as the VFR map crashing in the sim, which was basically implemented from the last update. A full patch notes will be available once the patch is live. This week we were treated to another developer's roadmap. Nothing really to add here since the last one, except that the dates are confirmed for the next two updates, one being the 15th, which will patch number 4, and one on the 29th of October, which should be update number 5 or patch number 5, but we don't know what it will include, or will it be another world update. Time will tell. The Microsoft Flight Simulator team mentions they are working hard on all things bugs and new additions, so they want to be more transparent to the community on what they are working on and what is a priority. Within saying that, they have highlighted the new feedback snapshot, which each tab will include 2 columns that basically explains if the project has been started or not and which update are we expecting to see in which release into the sim. Taking a look at the top bugs we should see implemented into the next fixed or the next patch on the 13th of October. Building is much too high since patch 1.9.3, a black avionics screen after the update, tall buildings hotfix, the camera CTD or CDT I should say, and increased LOD distance for higher GPU, which we'll be looking forward to see. As for the wish list, the press any key to start will happen on the patch number 4. Metric units, kilos versus pounds will be on patch number 5. Cockpit tool tip availability to be disabled in update number 5, and take this as you will. DirectX 12 TBD will be alongside Xbox launch. Read into that what you will. In my opinion, this is a great move from the Microsoft Flight Simulator team, and of course, we will keep you posted here on all updates from the future bug and wish list. I would love to hear in your comments, do you think Microsoft Flight Simulator will be released on the new Xbox launch? Let us know in the comments below. This week's partnership series update video was on the introduction of the partnership of Aerosoft. This video went behind the scenes on the distribution of the box edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator and also the up and coming Aerosoft CRJ project. The link is in the description if you want to check out the video. If you are looking for high-end peripherals for your new flight sim, I highly recommend checking out Virtual Fly. I have been using their yokes, throttles and rudders for over a year now, and they are still to this day helping me navigate my sim aircraft just as they did on day one. All the Virtual Fly products are made with the highest quality materials, including metal finishes and Hall effect sensors for all the professional and home sim pilots in mind. Virtual Fly have provided a 10% discount code for all the OzFlight Simulator viewers, which can give you a 10% discount off any other discount currently running over at the Virtual Fly website. Just use code OzFlightSimulator10 and I'll leave a link in the description of where you can check out what type of rudder pedals, throttles and yokes I use. Moving on to previews and releases for this week. 5 new products have hit the marketplace in the simulator this week. All are airports or scenarios. Unfortunately, no new aircraft at this stage. Moving on to the previews for the third-party developers. Jetstream Designs have previewed their up-and-coming airport release for Microsoft Flight Simulator, Nantes Airport. Jetstream mentions the airport has been heavily modified to add PBR pretty much everywhere, and they have focused on detail night lighting. No ETA on release date or price at this stage, but we'll keep you posted. Orbx have announced Graz Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Graz Airport is the second largest airport in Austria. This scenario will feature 75 square kilometers of custom ortho imaging at 30 centimeters, along with animated signage, interior boarding gates area, and a very high detailed 3D modeling of the terminals. Again, on this one, no ETA on release, but from the screenshots, it looks very, very soon. Rex has updated their new weather force for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This update is the first technical update, and it brings a range of changes that have been given feedback from the community to the developers since the release last week. You can check out our full test drive video on WeatherForce in the link in the description below. Flightbeam have shared some new preview shots of their Auckland airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flightbeam has mentioned this is a next-gen airport which can be seen from these stunning screenshots. No mention of the release date or price, but we will keep you posted on this one. UK 2000 scenario previews a Luton HD 2020 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The UK 2000 mentioned this is a scenario that is only weeks away, and no word on features or price other than the screenshots we are showcasing in this week's video. Gaia Simulation announces Florence Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This airport will be featured at a detailed rendition of the Florence Airport, including high quality PBR texturing, including a number of custom made points of interest around the airport, bringing Florence to life. No ETA on the price or release date at this stage. Moving on to this week's releases. FS Academy releases their first mission pack for Microsoft Flight Simulator called Voyager. There are 7 missions to pick from, showing iconic locations from around the world, including the Canary Islands, Florida Keys, and the Gold Coast, and more. These routes have been picked by real pilots, including realistic procedures. You can pick up your copy of Voyager from the sim market for about €7.35. We'll leave our link in the description below. Pilot Experiences have released St. Tropez for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the first senior release from the team. The airport contains custom ground polys, high definition PBR texturing, and slope runways. You can pick up your copy of St. Tropez over at the sim market for €11. Orbx this week have released Sydney Cityscapes for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This will add 250 square kilometers of brand new aerial imaging that have been colored balanced and edited to blend into the sim perfectly. Cityscapes have added thousands of details of modeling, including the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. You can pick up your copy directly from the Orbx store. SoFly this week have released their second product, this one being their Weather Presets Pro. SoFly mentions that this is a perfect way to try out challenging conditions in the world, featuring over 40 presets coming from a range of weather conditions, including custom-made presets. A 20-page manual covering all the variations and the introduction to METARs. You can pick up your copy of SoFly Weather Presets Pro directly from the Orbx store. So that's it for releases and previews this week. If you like this video, please smash that blue thumbs up button, as it really helps out the video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator development news and insights, please click that subscribe button. Help us on the road to 60,000 subscribers. That would be much appreciated. Remember to let us know in the comments below, do you think Microsoft Flight Simulator will be released on the new Xbox at a launch? I would love to hear your feedback. The next update from the Microsoft Flight Simulator team will be on the 15th of October, and we are expecting to see a patch for release this week also. Of course, we'll keep you updated with all the latest Flight Simulator news and development updates. I'm going to leave you with one of my other favorite Microsoft Flight Simulator videos here. Why don't you check that one out, and we'll see you over there.